Hey guys, Travis Lloyd here, motivational speaker, author, hip-hop artist, and poet. I wanted to take a second to explain this brief topic. We'll be covering 3 things that you can do to make it as a self-published author. Thanks again for joining and tuning in. Again, I'm Travis Lloyd. You should know that I'll be offering ideas that have worked for me. This does not mean it works for everyone, but if you can approach it in a similar fashion, I guarantee you will have some results. Keep in mind that the information I'm going to be providing you will be outside of other avenues that you can do, such as internet marketing or using your ebook. This is strictly what you can do in the realm of self-promotion and using your physical product to get it in the hands of the people that need it the most. Before we jump into the 3 things that are going to help you boost your brand as an author and sell more books, I think it's going to be important to address a few different precursors. One is the fact that in all the author events that I've been to, most people that I've met really don't have very much success. And in order to call themselves a success, they usually say, hey, if you've sold 350 copies or more as a self-published author, you're probably pretty successful. And I'd say that's probably true across the board. But I don't think that I'm ready to settle for mediocrity. One thing to remember is that nobody in the world is more passionate about your topic in your work than you are. So if you're not 150% confident in everything that you do to the point where you live it, breathe it, and become it, then I would challenge you to go back and reevaluate your mission, vision, and purpose in the work that you're doing and how you want to impact the people around you and the people that your work might serve or entertain. As a reminder, this is not an online marketing plan. Online marketing plans and working to become an Amazon bestseller or something of the like is a really great way to sell more books and push more copies and do promotion, especially if you have a marketing budget. But I wanted to approach some things that I've done outside of that realm, and that's where these 3 things come in. So let's go ahead and get into these 3 things that you can do to boost your brand and be successful as a self-published author. The first step is be your best advocate. As I said, nobody knows your information better than you, and nobody's more passionate about your information than you are. So you have to be willing to self-promote. A lot of times people are wary about doing that because they think it seems a little bit self-righteous or selfish. But I can tell you from a personal experience that if you're not building your brand and self-promoting, then you're not serving the people that you could be serving in education and or entertainment. You have a message, you have a book, you have a way that you want to impact the world, and the only way that you can do it is to make the world aware of it. Your brand and your world and your message is what you need to be self-promoting. One of the ways that I do that is I keep a stack of bookmarks in my back pocket. You'll always see these with me because I'm able to encompass these bookmarks into conversations. If I'm meeting somebody, talking to somebody, etc. I also keep a stack of books handy either in my backpack or in my car so that anytime I meet somebody that might be a significant person in the realm of being able to have access to different opportunities to give presentations about my book, I'm able to get it out, use a marker, sign it, hand it to them, make them feel special, and then in doing that, I've created a super fan who's willing to tell others about me and my work. Step number 2 is book events in unexpected places. Yes, that means you have to do the work of booking the events, you have to make the calls, you have to find the audiences to go to. Now, I want to tell you one thing is that I've been to the author events, I've been to the bookstores, I've done events in Barnes & Nobles where they put your name and your picture and your book, the image of your book up, and they promote the event to their people that are going in their stores, and that's great. And the first couple of times, it feels really cool to know that your name and your book and your image is in a Barnes & Noble bookstore. But the reality of it is that there's only a very small percentage of people who are going to walk by that sign and have your message resonate with them to the point where they're willing to put that event in their calendar. A better approach is to actually find built-in audiences who actually love and already appreciate your message. So for me, my book is titled Overcoming Emotional Trauma, life beyond survival mode. And with that topic, I know that I can find built-in audiences at organizations such as social service agencies who do professional development events, or I can go to colleges and speak to their psychology departments. When I go to a niche market, a place where I have a built-in audience, where I know that my message resonates with those people, I know that I'm going to sell a lot more books in one day. Not only do I get to keep the revenue right away, but I also build more followers who are willing to talk about my message. This third step is simply add values to others. Be willing to go and talk to different organizations. Be willing to mentor others. Be willing to give free advice, just like I'm doing and providing this video to you, in adding advice to how you can be more successful. And when you do that, you become more likable. When you become more likable, people want to listen to you more. People want to listen to you more. They're willing to listen to your message. And in doing so, they're willing to purchase your book and or build connections between you and other people who can be key individuals that put you on platforms where you can talk about your book, promote your book, and in turn build a larger following. The key to this third step is being willing to give of yourself, of your time, of your energy, and maybe even of your resources without having any expectations. When you can build relationships, that's where your network will grow, and when your network grows, then you'll be able to reach more people, and inevitably, you're going to sell more books.
Take me away unto a place where I can be free. Forgive me for all of the sin in my deeds.
Take me away.
Take me away.
Take me away.
Breathe life into me.
We gotta let it go.
Can you be the light in